Hello, Potato. I feel like taking a trip to the Disney store today, but there's two problems with that. One, it is way too hot to go outside. It's 100 and something degrees out there, and forget about it. We're staying inside today. And then two, I'm pretty sure there's not a Disney store within like 800 miles of me. I think it would actually be closer to just go to Disneyland than try to find one of the few remaining Disney stores in the US. But thankfully, our friends, non-sponsoring friends at Mini Brands have a solution for us. If you remember back at like Easter, the Easter Bunny brought me some of these little things, little Mini Brand Disney Store edition, little collectible things, little figures, little reproductions of things that you used to be able to buy in Disney stores when they existed. And overall, they're cute little things, cardboard and plastic. And I got a bunch of them here. No duplicates, which was quite amazing. And overall, pretty pleased with them. Not disappointed, really, in the slightest. So when my local Sam's Club got in these, well, how could I not pick up a pack of them? Yep, we have 5 more of these little balls, each one's containing, I believe it was 5 mini brands, 5 surprise minis in them, for a total of 25 more, which means we're definitely going to have some duplicates here. But, you know, if you're going to get the whole collection out of blind bags, you're going to get duplicates. But I thought, you know, if I'm going to have this many of these, I'm going to need something to put them in. So I picked up this, the Mini Brands Disney Store Edition Collector's Case, which has 5 of its own minis to unbox, including 2 exclusive minis. Like, this will be a good place I can put all of my my collector ones in, especially if I get some of the ultra rare gold minis. Ooh, ultra rare gold. Which, of course, we're not going to get any of, because that now gives us 30 of these things to open. But wait, there's more. See, shortly after picking this up, my local Target got in this. The actual Mini Brands Disney Store Edition Mini Disney Store playset. Now, I'm assuming that this is a newer version of the Disney Store than what we had here. We had like the Pixie Path edition with the nice wood floors and wood fixtures, and this looks a little more downscale. It does have the castle for walking through, and if you look at the back here, we get to see the fixtures it comes with. We have the little line dividers there. We have a checkout counter, although ours didn't have a Mickey head on it like that. And yeah, the racks are quite different, but kind of the cool thing here is this gives you a reason to have duplicates, because when you go into a shop, when do they only have one of each item on the shelf? So if you have duplicate Captain Americas or Buzz Lightyears or Darth Vaders, they can go on the shelf together to look like a properly stocked store. And look at that, you have like the little alarm detectors here at the front of the store. So while this doesn't look like my Disney store that I remember, it's probably as close as we're going to be getting anytime in the near future. And apparently, I saw reference to this on these originally too. I guess some of these come with fixtures, because it says collect more capsules to add more shelves and accessories. And this includes, of course, another 5 mystery minis, including, I believe, a couple of them are exclusives. Yeah, 2 exclusive minis. I'm guessing one of them here is this little Ray toy box figurine. I'm guessing is one of the exclusives, because I haven't seen that on anything else. So I thought, yeah, let's take a trip to the Disney store today by building our own little mini Disney store. I mean, the only way it could be better is if it had been Lego. So let's start by putting together our store and see what we get in the box here. Gotta find a box cutter. Here we go. Anything else to read in the back? We have some signage for Star Wars and Marvel there. We have different little shelves and things. I mean, it's quite cute. Again, when I was a kid, I probably would have really liked this. I mean, as an adult, I kind of like it. But as a little kid, I would like this, even though it's kind of geared more towards the young ladies, or those who identify as such. And certainly would have been back when I was a child. And things were much more pink and blue than they are now. Just, oh look, everything. Everything's a blind bag. It's a whole box full of blind. Okay, that I didn't expect. What else is in here? There's more in here. Oh God, there's stickers. I thought they'd be like printed pieces. There's stickers. I can't escape stickers. Oh. I almost forgot to take... How do I get that out? That's taped in. Let's cut Ray free. Gotta get her out. Kind of surprised that nobody tried to rip these off of the packages in the store. So there's our first mini Ray. Toy box Ray. All right, so... Wow, it's a little bit more involved than I thought it'd be. So we have stickers from Marvel. We have stickers for merchandise, I guess, that we don't have. Disney Store, Mandalorian, Pixar, Princess Mickey and Friends. Well, this is a little bit more involved than I thought it was going to be. Luckily, we do seem to have instructions. And oh look, we have I don't think I had this in any of the capsules I opened already, an actual little checklist, which looks like a receipt. So I guess that's what they're going for there. So I could theoretically check off everything I already have and what I need. So I guess there are different ways to build your store. Wow. Well. I guess this would be a good reason to go into the fast forward though, right? So let's just fast forward through all of this. All right, so our Disney store is built, and I have to say, I probably didn't fast forward all that after all, because that took me almost an hour to put this together. This is definitely some assembly required sort of toys, and probably your parents help you put it together sort of toy as well. It was both a lot more involved than I thought it would be. I kind of thought these things would all be put together and you just would like kind of set them in place, but also a lot less creative than I thought it would be. I thought you'd get to kind of design your own store, but if you look here on the plates, the bases of it, can you see that falling apart? There are pre-built spots where everything goes. There's no creativity to this at all. You do need to set your store up per the planogram, per home office. No room for you to make decisions there, store manager. But also, you may notice that there are gaps in here, because yeah, it does say on the box that you can get other pieces of fixture, which presumably means 4 more of these and 2 more like this. And to that end, you don't even get to use all the stickers. There are 2 stickers left over, presumably for this and this display, should I find them. And then this for the top of this display, again, should I ever find it. So that's a lot more than I thought this was going to be. I kind of thought these would all be put together and you would just plunk them down like good old-fashioned doll furniture. But that's not the case at all. But it's put together now. It does look pretty cute. The scale, I wonder about. What sort of dolls can you use with this? Because obviously not Barbie. And not like Marvel Legend or Star Wars Black series. They'd be too tall. Maybe... I feel like it'd even be even toy box figures would be a little too big to fit in this. Maybe your kind of old-fashioned 3-inch action figures. But I mean, that doesn't leave a lot of, I think a lot of dolls, does it? Especially because like everything now is like, well, I'm going to date myself here, brat-sized. One thing interesting about this is putting the shelves together definitely brought me back to my retail days. You put these together much like you at least used to. I can't speak for today really, but the way you used to put together shelves. They're they're semi-adjustable. The shelves don't always line up the way you think they're going to. Things don't always fall into place exactly the way they should until they want to. And the stickers, the stickers in this set, some of them are absolutely hateful. Some are fine, like these ones weren't bad, but like that Marvel sticker back there, and the Disney Store signed sticker, because you couldn't have just printed that piece. No, that's a sticker. I think I did a damned good job putting that sticker on there. I'm gonna be honest. I think that looks pretty straight, given how big of a sticker that is. My sticker game is not all that, but I feel like I did a good job on that one. So, with our store built, such as it is, minus some fixtures, because you never have the fixtures you need, you get the fixtures you get. So we can start stocking it. So I opened, of course, on the front of the box, we had our first figure, I'm guessing one of the exclusives, and that was Rey from Star Wars. I guess I should put her on the Star Wars side, not the Mandalorian side. Another interesting thing is these shelves slide out. Do they make real shelves that do that now? Because that seems really like it'd be insecure on like a real piece of steel. And then we opened up, we have little extra blind bags in here. And I opened one up earlier on, and that was little Bo Peep here. Is that shelf straight? That is shelf straight. Minifigure. This is actually one of the few not minifigure, toy box figure. One of the ones I never actually bought because I thought she looked weird. She looked like she was like another figure wearing little Bo Peep's head as a mask. It was a little creepy. And I don't have the Pixar shelves, so we'll put her on the end cap right there, where she doesn't want to stand up particularly well. But oh well. So let's see what our other 3 figures that came with this are. We've got Thor. That's not a great sculpt. He has no neck. It's like his head just sinks into his shoulders there. Do you see that? That's a thing. Still, we have a Marvel shelf, so we'll put him on the Marvel shelf back there. Next, we have Peter Pan. Are they all toy box figures? Is everything in this going to be a toy box figure? I mean, I don't dislike the toy box figures. It's just, that's funny. It's a funny choice to make. Yep, there's our Peter Pan figure, much like the real one. I actually did a video on him back in like 2020, I think. He went on clearance really quickly. Him and Captain Hook both. They were not popular, I guess. Okay, this one's not a toy box figure. We have something different here. This one is something else. And even though I tore it right at the line, it's not coming open. Let's try again. It is the guitar from Rapunzel. Okay, sure, why not? Put you over here on over by the castle. All right, so that is our actual Disney store. And I'm pretty wiped out already after this. But I feel like I set out to actually stock our Disney store. And that's what I'm going to do. So let's jump ahead a little bit. I'm going to put the things I already have on the shelves. And then we'll start opening up the rest of the little capsules. All right, I tried to stock the shelves as best I can with the figures I already have, and I've run into a couple issues with this, and that is largely that a lot of these toy box figures do not stand up for crap. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, that's a problem that real retail workers face too. Also, these don't seem to want to stay connected to the floor. Rapunzel is not great either, and also some things just don't fit on the shelves without totally having to reorganize them, which of course means reorganizing all the shelves because they have to remain even, otherwise the district manager is going to have a cow. So yeah, I've put in what I have to the best I can. We'll just put this at the cash register. Maybe somebody wants to buy it. There, put you over there. Weirdly, there's no cash register. That seems weird. We have a cash wrap area, but no actual register. So, with that done, let's start opening these other ones. Let's check out the collector's case, which has 5 more minis, including 2 exclusives. And if nothing else, when I'm done with this, I can put the ones I like the best here. I'm guessing there's not room in this for the entire series, because there's like, what, 50 of these things? There's a fair number of them, not counting all the other mini brands lines. There's a 60 plus minis to collect, it says, including the ultra rares, which we won't get any of. I've got a good portion of the Marvel ones though. I've got Iron Man, I've got Black Widow, I've got Thor. I have that and that. So they made Peter Pan, but not Captain Hook. That seems weird. Yeah, we're a good way into this. Well, I mean, theoretically, I have like 20 of them now with no duplicates, so not even halfway through this collection. All right, so let's, I kind of thought this was just like a cardboard sleeve that would come off, revealing a better piece of artwork underneath. No, that's the outside of the case. That's kind of cheapy. All right, let's open up and see who our exclusives are. We have one. We have a gold. We have an ultra rare gold. Probably one of the exclusives to the box here. We have ultra rare gold Forky. I mean, I already have a Forky out here, but I don't have the ultra rare gold Forky. We're going to keep him in the box to keep him safe. We do have a duplicate Snow White doll, although they for some reason have applied her little plush chicky bird right in front of her face there instead of down by her hands where it was in the real doll. I say was because I don't know that they make these anymore, but we'll stock you there. And then over here, so I guess, just kind of the sizes that certain types of minis will fit into. But I'm guessing then that our exclusive ones will be hidden under here. And we've got another rare gold. We've got the gold Grogu purse. Or lunch bag, or whatever it's supposed to be. It's nice. Looks, I believe, I sort of vaguely remember the real thing. Even it says Star Wars on the back. Cool. Then we've got a duplicate for Iron Man. Already had one of him, but that's fine. We'll put him over here on the shelf with the other Iron Man. and he'll fall off, but that's probably better than the other alternative, which is to fall up the back and fall completely off the table, and then I have to go dig him out later on. Let's slide this forward a little bit. So if I can get him in there. And there we go. All right. And then we have Minnie Mouse as a toy box figure. They stick in there pretty good. All right. So we'll put her over here and see if she stands up. And she does not. Because they haven't put, and this is a problem I guess with the real ones too, but that's why the real ones are meant to be pegged, is there's a little foot there to hold it up. Oh, now it'll stand there. It just won't stand on the shelf. To be fair, the shelf is probably not perfectly straight. I feel like these shelves weren't really designed with the size of these figures in mind. They don't seem to play too nice with some of this. Oh, I'll put you over there. All right. So yeah, there's our collector's case. We do have 2 golds, so that's nice. That's probably the only golds I will ever get. And room in here to store, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 28 minis? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 minis of certain types of figures. I wonder if they have specific ones in mind for this, because like that's a pretty defined shape of a house or something. So, okay, so the case, the collector's case, I don't know what the minis, the exclusive pieces are to it. I don't know if it's the gold ones, but collector's case, not that great. I am thoroughly underwhelmed by that. But we do have 5 of these Terry's Chocolate Oranges mini brands capsules to open. Let's do that next. First, I've taken them out of the box. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 2 again. So yeah, there's 50 plus minis to collect. We've got a good number. Mini fell off the shelf there. It's customers just making a mess. And let's start cracking these open. Let's see who we got. Oh, these actually have little tear things on them, don't they? I don't need to keep cutting them with a box. Oh no, there's actually that second layer of plastic underneath there, isn't there? Because one layer of plastic is just not enough nowadays. We need to have all the plastic. We need to have all the rubbish. We need to have all the waste. We can possibly have plastic wrapped in more plastic, covering plastic, sealed in plastic, to reveal little bits of plastic that you're going to suck up in the vacuum cleaner. All right, so pull the cap and look at our minis. I think I needed the knife for this anyways. These have a list in them? Oh, I guess they did have a list in them, didn't they? Is that the same receipt? Tape? It is. So I probably mentioned that back in the Easter video. So we have 2 of the Ultra Golds. We're well on our way to being completionists. Okay, what do we have in here? We've got... Come on out. I can see you're a duplicate. We have a duplicate of the Stormtrooper. We have a shopping bag. A very flimsy paper shopping bag. I mean, it's a cute detail item, but it's huge compared, I guess, because stuff has to fit in it, right? And they sold pretty big ones in the store. I remember we used them to haul Christmas presents in. Put that over there. I guess we can put you over here with the other Stormtrooper on display. Still, we've only got 1 duplicate so far. All this just kind of popped open. We have another Iron Man. We have 3 Iron Mans now. Oh, I don't need to use a knife. I can just push these. Okay. We have an LGM. That's cute. I actually have the real one of him lying fairly close at hand, but I'm not going to dig it out. We have Elsa. And that's our first capsule. So, yeah, that's not bad. We've gotten so far, well, I've got 3 Iron Mans, but I guess that's a full shelf of them, isn't it? What's next? Let's keep ripping these open. Get the first layer of plastic off. Get to the second layer of plastic, which I think we do need to actually cut. With apparently the world's dullest razor blade. That didn't cut it at all. I need to replace the blade in that box cutter. To be fair, that probably is the blade that was in that box cutter when I actually used it in retail, so. Okay, this one doesn't push the, so that last one I could just kind of push, there we go, push these and it just popped open. We have Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. Cute little cardboardy thing. Put you over here on the bottom shelf because I think you're about the only thing that will actually fit on that bottom shelf. So that's nice. Next we have another Minnie Mouse. Next we have the Stitch toy box figure. Yeah, I still think it's where they did Stitch and they didn't do Captain Hook to go with Peter Pan. But do I have? I think I have that Stitch. Yeah, because the real Stitch can't actually hold his blaster like the one in the box there does. That was interesting. That was fun. I really enjoyed that in no way, shape, or form. Oh, this one's kind of cool. It's coming open, but not the most detail inside, though, is it? I like the box. The box is really nice looking, but it's R2-D2. But for some reason, they've kept the right kind of dimensions of his outer box, but inside he has like no detail on him at all. That's kind of disappointing. Yeah, not loving that one. We have one more in this one, don't we? That's only 4. Let's look at the 5th one, and it's another Elsa. We have 2 Elsas now. Yeah, I don't have another Elsa already. All right, so we were definitely well into duplicate territory here, but that's to be expected. I mean, it's pretty miraculous that when I opened the ones at Easter, out of those 3 pods of them, there were no dupes then. So you can't open 5 more of them, plus essentially we're opening like 7 of them today because there were 5 figures in the toy store and 5 figures in the collector's case. So you can't open that many and not expect to get some duplicates. But hey, that's why, if the store were usable the way it's intended, you could just put those on the shelf and it would be fine because that's the way stores are really stocked. Right, let's open up egg number 3, orange number 3, capsule number 3. I don't know. Capsule, I guess, is what they called them somewhere. Woody, I think we have Woody already, don't we? Yeah, no, we have Jessie. We have Woody and then we have Jessie. So we'll put Woody over here with Jessie in our little Toy Story display. And in here we have Belle. I don't think I had a Belle, so that's good. We have a Belle now. Some of these open up easily and some of them do not. So of course so I guess each one of these is going to have the receipt tape in it, because it makes sense, because if you bought them loose, right? We have another Snow White. So that's 3 Snow Whites now. Because I had one of her from the first time around, and I had one of her in the collector's case there. And now I have another one of her out of an egg. Next we have Lightning McQueen. Didn't have that. Looks like he's a radio control one. Looks like he's got the little controller steering wheel back there. Probably simple function. Only goes forward and turns in reverse. But if you're for a little kid who doesn't know any better, doesn't know that those kind of toys are garbage, not the world's worst choice. Especially if it's a kid that's just going to care that it's Lightning McQueen and not care that it's not a good Lightning McQueen. Next we have another shopping bag, it looks like. It's a different one though. This one's a Minnie Mouse shopping bag. I feel like these are way out of scale. I know, the dolls and stuff have to fit in them, but I feel like, look at that. They do make bags that big, but I don't feel like these ones are bags that were that big. You could put looking at the scale of this, You could put a small child in there, probably. That's a huge shopping bag. Also, I'm not sure how I feel about that being one of the toys. I mean, these aren't the nicest, objectively, the nicest things ever. They're cardboard and fairly weak plastic and, not always the best detail work on them. But that's just a paper bag. That feels like it should be a letdown somehow. It would be kind of nice if in all this we got one of our missing shelves, because we need 4 more of these and 2 more of these to fill the store out. It would be nice if we got at least one of them in this, because I don't honestly know that I'm going to revisit Disney Store mini brands again. I feel like this is unless like Sam's Club gets them in again, I suppose. If Sam's Club has them again for a decent price, I want to say it was like $20 for 5 capsules, which I think is like $7 or $8 a piece at Target. So that's actually a fairly good price. These are like $15-20. So if they had them there again, I probably would get them, but I feel like this is going to be the last stop at the Disney Store for us here. Got another bell. We've got a rare gold. We've got a rare gold. It's a rare gold alert. We got the gold Stormtrooper. That's 3 golds. There he is. You're going in the case. Golds go in the case because we need to protect the gold. What do you? No, that's too big. What do you fit in? Do you fit in this one? I have to feel like... There we go. Got our gold. I feel like the golds, they should have spaces for them in that box. We have 3 golds. Now I feel accomplished. I feel like we've done something here today. You and me, we have done something. We've got golds. Got another R2. Just put you up there. Really, this is kind of, when this works in the way it's intended to, the store is pretty interesting. They have a non-Disney Store version too. But I have no intention of doing any other mini brands. Unless this gets like 1 million views and people go, oh my god, do more mini brands. Spend your money so I don't have to. Unless that happens, I don't see me doing any other mini brands that aren't Disney Store. And again, I don't really see myself doing any more Disney Store ones after this. And what next? We got another Stitch. Put you with the first Stitch. And those are all empty, and that's empty. So that's 4 down. One last Disney Store sphere. I've actually had these sitting around for a little while. I don't think they have these at Sam's Club anymore. These have been sitting around probably since not too long after Easter. Because I did find these to be a little charming. Maybe not so much as like the Doorables. I'm definitely going to do more Doorables at some point. But it's a very cute idea. I feel like there's a very cynical sense to this too, of like getting kids to buy like little mini versions of real toys. I feel like maybe we're training children to be better consumers or something when they're older. But that's not really anything new, is it? Shopkins have been around forever. So we have another Alice. So which of these dolls did they make? I feel like there's not the whole collection in these dolls, is there? There's actually there actually is a fair number of them. There's 6 different ones. I just keep getting the same 2. Because there's Alice, Snow White, Belle, Ariel, Anna, and Tinkerbell. Weirdly, they made Elsa just as like the Barbie style and not as the creator's doll, and Anna only as a creator's doll and not in the Barbie style. So that's a choice. What is that? Oh, the Millennium Falcon. I thought it was a Razor Crest for a second. So we have 2 of this, 3 bags. We have 2 of them. And yeah, ideally you want to get a couple 63s and 4 64s to complete your collection here if you want to have a full store. But it feels like that's not going to happen for us here because we only have 4 little compartments left to open, and I feel like we're not going to get any more pieces. Oh, okay, this one's broken. It's Buzz Lightyear, and he is snapped off the back here and just rattling around in the box. That happens. It happens in the real store, but we can kind of just nudge him into space. Not bad. See, I mean, okay, look at the detail. The detail on this, the different colors, he's got eyes, and then look at R2 here. R2 is, they really phoned it in R2, but Buzz, they did that, I think, feel like this is like the best you could possibly do at this small of a scale. It's weird. It's weird how they're uneven like that. I expect a sense of continuity. We've got another Darth Vader. I think it's only 2 of him. We got one of him back at Easter, and we got one of him in something else here. I don't remember. Next we have Flynn from Tangled. Don't think I had anything. The only other male doll I had was Beast, so that's good. And in the last, ultimate, final compartment, we have C-3PO is one of those die-cast ones. The, what were they called? I liked those. And they stopped making them. Which is weird to make a... You've made a toy series based off of a store that no longer exists, and then you've made a toy for the toy series based on a toy which you haven't made in a long time. I don't remember what they were called, but I liked them. The last time they made one was like what, 2020 Star Wars Day, they released a probe droid as part of the series, and that's the last time they've released anything from, was it Star Wars Select or something like that? He's not considered a gold, is he? I mean, because he's not fully gold, but he's a golden figure. No, he's not a gold. He's just a normal Star Wars, isn't he? Where is he? Where is he? I don't see him on the list. Because there's our Star Wars stuff. Oh, there he is. He's number 51. All right. Let's see if we can get him to stand up. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, that's just the receipt. I thought I had missed one. But no, that's just the little checklist. All right, so that is all of them. We've opened everything. We've opened 35 these little miniatures today. And built our own Disney store, which I suppose, before I finish this video off, I should do the right thing and clean this up. So let's snap forward to when the store is clean. And we're clean as we're getting anyways. So, yeah, you have no idea how difficult it is to stock this store with these rock biter hands here. But I've done it. Can I turn it? Look, some little brat threw an Elsa doll up on top of the castle. Someone has to climb up there and get that down later. But not until cleanup time at the end. So, let's get some final thoughts here on this whole process. Yeah, see, they don't stand up very well. Especially not when you move them. I think overall, this is a very cute idea. I don't hate this. It was a lot more work putting the shop together than I thought it was going to be. I really thought there would just be shelves to set up and maybe this would pop into place and that would be it. But oh no, everything, every piece of steel shelving unit has to be put together like real shelves. There's the little supports at the bottom and everything. I don't know how much of that I will have left in here because frankly it was boring for me and I have to imagine it's not particularly interesting to watch. So I probably cut that entire hour of video out of this, or at the very least 99% of it. But yeah, it's a cute idea. I feel like there's not enough variety in characters to stock this. Even if I had the other shelves, I mean, things like, I maybe wouldn't have put those two down as standing up in front of the collector's dolls, although that's a real way I've seen things stocked in the store, although, again, I feel like our scale's off a little bit here. But it's a little difficult to put these up and on display. Again, if I had like nimble child's hands, maybe not so much, but it's cute. I don't hate it. I don't know that I'll be getting more of these Disney Store mini brands, though. I would have to find them at a particularly good deal to do this again. Why does that not look even? Is that? Because it's not even. There we go, we fixed that. But yeah, it's they're very cute. It's a cute display. I suppose if your child is into these, the little playset here is a nice way to give them a place to display them. But the shelving isn't really set up super well. Like, I didn't have anything for the castle there that's the right size to go on the upper shelves. And I don't know if there's anything in here that is the right size that would go in the castle area. I guess I could put Bo Peep over there, but I mean, toy box figures don't usually go over there. Same with Minnie Mouse. Get that phone could go over there, I suppose, if I got the phone. But, I mean, that really should be princessy stuff, right? That should be like the animators dolls and the Barbie style dolls. And there really isn't anything princessy in this series that actually is going to fit on those shelves. So that's an issue, I feel. What did they show in the box? Yeah, see, the box is a fiction. I don't know if I can even get this on camera because the store is too close. Hold on, let's change the camera a little bit. There, that gives you a better view of the store as well. So the box shows those dolls on the top shelf there. Now, those dolls, see now if I can reach that far back, those dolls do not fit on that shelf. I'm gonna knock over everything. See? No way. No way do those fit on that shelf. So I don't know what reality this artwork is based on, but it's not this reality. Also, it is a little misleading, I feel, here on the box. It shows that display and this display down here, and those do not come in this set. And there's nothing on this box, at least on the front, that I feel would give any reasonable person to feel like this is not a description. I mean, I feel like it's clear that you're not going to get all the little toys, but I also feel like it's not clear that you're not getting all the fixtures. I feel like one should expect to get the fixture. Now, I know if you look at the back does show missing those numerous fixtures on it. So, I mean, they're not totally dishonest here, but I do feel like little kids are gonna maybe feel a little misled by the front here. I'm not even seeing. There should be a small printer somewhere saying, not everything shown included or something, or... Oh, I didn't realize I actually put the Grogu cup in exactly the spot they showed it on the box. I just put it there because it sit nicely there. I also feel like if you actually did this in the store, the district manager would have a fit. You're putting toy box figures along with like preschool toys? But really, the fact that these things don't really fit where they're shown here is nothing that brings me back to my retail days when you get planograms that were clearly photoshopped, where items were stretched or squished to fill up a space that they clearly weren't really filling in the picture, and of course couldn't possibly fit in real life. Not the way they were shown anyways. But this is for ages 3 and up, and I'm definitely on the up side of up, so I'm not the target audience here, but I feel this is cute. I feel it is a nice way to display your collection. Just like you're going to put these up on a shelf somewhere and leave it as it, or if you have like some dolls that are the right scale for this, that would be a fun way to play with them. But overall, definitely parental assistance required putting this together. I would have liked to see maybe the ability to set the store up the way you want to a little bit more. Not really quite sure how that would work with the way the flooring system here works. I also wouldn't mind if, there were ways to get extra floor and like make your store bigger. I feel like, you should be able to expand out from the side and make a larger store, but that doesn't seem to be a possibility with these. But we did get 3 gold minis, which I'm keeping safely in here. There are, 9 minis to get, so we have a third of them. Is that guitar might be considered one of the golds too then. What does the normal version of the guitar look like? Or is there only a gold version of that guitar? I'm not seeing that guitar otherwise. Do you see it? Not that I could hear you, but I think we have 4 golds. I think that guitar is a gold. Well, I'm going to put it in the case then just to keep it nice and safe. So we have 4 golds then. That's almost half of them. All right. This video has gone on way too long. I hope you found it all interesting and entertaining. I hope you've enjoyed our little trip to my own personal Disney store, which will probably be closed and put back in the box because this takes up a huge amount of space. And I thought going into this, like, oh, this will be fast, and I could do a Lego build, but we'll do something quicker this week. No, this was not quicker. This is just as long as a Lego build. But I hope you found it interesting and entertaining. If you did, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know which these little miniatures we got today is your favorite. And then I will thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.